Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do an update review of my Chanel small classic flap bag. I've had this bag for probably a couple years now, and I wanted to do an updated wear and tear and review what I think of it. Do I regret my purchase? Am I happy with my purchase? Basically where I stand now with the Chanel classic flap. If you like handbags and all things fashion, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But without further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, so this bag I got, like I said, a couple of years ago. This is the small classic flap, which is actually a little bit more of a less common version of the classic flap. I feel like most people tend to go for the medium size, which is a little bit wider and I think just a smudge taller than this bag. It actually has an extra quilt along the front flap here, which is an easy way to tell if you're just looking at an image of this bag and you're not sure if it's a medium or a small. The small has 8 quilts back to back, and then the medium has, I think, 9 or 8.5. And I got this in black caviar leather. You can see how it's a little bit grained and pebbled. And then obviously I also have the gold shiny hardware. This is one of the most classic combinations for this bag in one of the most classic bags of all time, arguably. And I really wanted to go for something that was extremely timeless, and this is absolutely that bag. I decided to go with the size small that you see here because it's just a little bit more petite for my body frame. I'm about 5'4", and I'm usually a size small, maybe medium, just in general. So I feel like this looks really nice on my body frame, especially for more formal or evening outfits. I think the bigger versions look a little bit more professional, maybe as a work bag or even as like a fancy day-to-day bag, but this small one I think is perfect for those fancier occasions, which is the main reason why I purchased it. I did not buy this with the intention of going grocery shopping or pumping gas with my Chanel classic flap. This is definitely a nicer event, a wedding bag, a nice evening out bag, that kind of thing. So as for the wear and tear, this bag has held up incredibly well. There is absolutely no visible wear and tear. You can't really see any scratches or scuffs. If we go to the side, there is no wear and tear on the corners, on the edges, nothing like that. The strap is also in really great condition. There's no scratches, there's no fraying from the leather. Overall, it's in really good condition. And here's the back of the bag that would typically be rubbing up against me, but as you can see, really no wear and tear. Now, part of that I will say is because I actually don't wear this bag that often, even though I've had it for 2 years. It's not an every weekend bag, and I think primarily that's because of the color. The black I don't tend to wear that much just day to day. As most of you know if you've seen my other videos, I live in South Florida where it's very warm, kind of tropical, casual vibes. So I don't have very many warm tropical clothing that has black that I like to wear this with. So this is more of a winter bag or a special occasion bag, but I am going to try to get more warmer clothing that does have black so that I can specifically wear this a little bit more, because I really do love the design of the bag. That absolutely has not changed. I think the look of it is so cute and classic, and that really is my style in a nutshell. Now, when we open up the bag, I have some things in here to show you how much can fit. We have first this beautiful burgundy leather for the inner flap, and then as most of you probably know, there's a little hidden pocket back here. I don't really use that for much other than the authenticity card, but inside the main portion I currently have a mini pochette from Louis Vuitton, and I also have a key clay with my keys on that as well. And then with that I can also put in my phone. I usually do it in this front pocket, and everything fits really well. Granted, my mini pochette is not super full right now, but the way that it fits really, really nicely in here. So it fits a good amount of stuff, I would say, for an evening out. Definitely not going to be an amazing everyday bag because you can't really fit sunglasses in here if you have other things in there like what you just saw. So it can get a little bit tight, but again, for me, for dinners, this is pretty much all that I use. And oftentimes I don't even use the mini pochette. I'll just take out a few things from inside of it and put them directly into the bag, which I know there's a little bit of a risk of getting like lip gloss in the bag, but I try not to baby my bags too much. I want them to be practical and useful. But let me take out what I have in here so you could see. So this is the mini pochette. You saw that fit in there perfectly fine. And then also I have my little wallet, key clay, with my keys on it. I have a very, very compact wallet. I've thought about getting other wallets, but this really just does the trick. So this just works perfectly fine for me and I can easily fit it in here. So that's what fits inside the bag. And then, as most of you probably know, there is this 2 grommet kind of fixture for the strap where you can wear it doubled up like this, or you can wear it long, and I do both. I like it long if I want it to be kind of crossbody. Otherwise, I usually will double up. Now, do I think that this bag was a good buy? When I purchased it, like I said, probably a couple years ago, it was $6,200, which I know is an exorbitant price for a handbag. And I've heard some things about Chanel's quality, that it's not anywhere near Hermes, so they shouldn't be trying to charge similar prices. I will say that I think that this bag is really good quality. It looks amazing and it is so classic and timeless. Now, I did pay a lot of money for it, but I will also say that this exact bag right now is $8,200. So it went up over 30% in a couple of years. If I wanted to sell it, I could absolutely get all of my money back. So in the end, I do think it was still a good investment, but that's not to say that I bought it as an investment piece. This was more an investment in my wardrobe, in myself, in my style, because this is a bag that I know for sure, 100%, I will absolutely be keeping this bag forever and passing it down in my family to my daughter or my grandchildren, because this is absolutely one of those holy grail bags for me. So much so that I'm very much considering getting the beige version in the same exact bag. So this is one way to wear it, just in the crook of the arm. But if it's under the shoulder, this is what it looks like on me. Again, I'm about 5'4", and I feel like this is such a good length. I don't really wear it with this kind of outfit. Like I said, I usually am a little bit more dressed up going out to dinners, but I think it goes really well with a classic button down like this. And then also, if you want to wear it as a longer shoulder bag, you can change it up, and it sits at a really nice place on my body. I have a little bit of a shorter torso and longer legs, so this does not bother me. It's not high up at all. I can even wear it as a crossbody. Granted, it does sit a little bit higher than other crossbodies, but that doesn't bother me. I don't really wear it like this as a fashion statement. If I were to wear it like this, it's usually because I'm in transit from point A to point B, maybe getting out of an Uber, and I just want this to be a little bit more secure onto my body, especially if I'm walking in a really busy area, like, I don't know, let's say Fifth Avenue in New York City. Both, I think, look really, really nice on the body. But that's all that I have for you guys in this video. If you enjoyed it, once again, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the classic flap from Chanel. Do you like the size of this bag? Are you considering purchasing it yourself? What do you think about the price point? Would you still buy a classic flap bag today with the retail prices? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.